Welcome to Katawa Shoujo, a light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in the late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathed into my cupped hands and rubbed them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. So how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah yes, the note slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as the cliches go, I'm more a fan of the letter in the locker. But at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest make it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind.
Hey, Cecil, you came?
A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. CG time. Iwanako, I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Damn it. I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line and that was the result. Pathetic.
Oh, yes. I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it.
A shy joy smiles that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. Heartbeat. SFX. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself as if sported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. All the while the anxious beating out of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried.
You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me.
I stand there, motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point.
Cecil?
I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms.
Cecil?
My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror.
Mhm.
The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwanako running towards me, all these fade to black. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. Intro Cinematic 4 Leap Studios presents Katawa Shoujo. The fuck am I doing? Inspiration writer. Writing Anonymous 22 Aura CPL Cloud Zero and fuck. Editing Kagami Lost a Rock Silent Cook. Jungkook Music Blue 123 Nicole Amarfi. Art Gebi Terrar Kami Fish Pimi. Art Moeki Rhymes Ride. Additional art Climatic Doomfest Ujobi. FMV animation Mike Inel. Thank you. Directing Delta Ride Ujobi. Engineering Delta. Production CPL Crud Suriko. Android port Orion BR. Ah fuck. Thank you for the Android port. Salamat. I can play. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. In that whole time, I can probably count the times I have left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. A strange word, a foreign, alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there's no cure. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a class project. Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on a snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's nothing. It's not really a place I'd like living. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but makes me feel uncomfortable. Or maybe because you're a fucking patient, not a relative. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So, I idly observed the scar those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital, although it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small snack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. That's lewd, but I loved the stories. That's what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time was blurred into some kind of gooey mass I was trapped inside, instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Well, today, the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. That's called courtesy because you're gravely ill. You're reading it way too much. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not even a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. Takes his time sorting his papers, then setting them aside to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Hisao. How are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medication sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. Became fucking Maokai. So many. I take it from his hand and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the paper feels insurmountable. They all bend together in a sea of letters. Bent to win, heart failure, cardiac lull, insomnia, hallucinations, 50 milligram, 12 hours, fuck. I can't read anything, fuck. Bahala na yan. Ugh! Flecainide. Okay? It's insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contraindications, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I'm more fascinated about how the doctor's writing is that clear. Paano? How? Sulat nila. Tornado. Fuck. I try to read them, but it's so futile. Yeah, that's because their writing is so shit. You can't read them. You need to be a pharmacist to read them. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. I don't try. It's purposely shitty. All this for the rest of my life every day? I'm afraid this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents and we believe that it will be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down? The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concern shows, it's ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that is wise for you to be without supervision. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So, I've spoken to your parents about the transfer. It's a school called Yamako Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What? Am I? That's a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point. Fucking lady screamed sa labas. Ah! I hope it wasn't captured or picked up by the mic. Of course, that's only if you want to go. But your mother and I really aren't able to homeschool for you. We went out there and had a look couple of weeks back. I think you'd like it. Looks like I really don't have a choice. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You need a job one day and it's a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same one, special school, that's an insult. That's what I want to say. It's a step down. It's not what you think. All the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Your father's right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I always thought my life was actually kind of boring. Now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now. Something about how I can go back to school anyway. But no. I don't say anything. The fact is I know now it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. I'm fumbling my words. Fuck. Bulol tayo larawan. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That's all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school or something. It's a fresh start and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Boom, boom, boom. School time, baby. Let's go. That's what I look like apparently. Act 1 life expectancy. Harvard University. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like a gate for a school should look like, but I couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamako Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking stuff to my dorms. But there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have. More like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees, and the smell of fresh cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. Stay open-minded now. Fuck. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too far. Too big and too many for just a school. Reading is hard apparently. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. Schools don't look like that. At least sa Pinas. It's bulok here. Fuck. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this was my new school, in the back of my head it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kinda eerie. Makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I step into another dimension. The trees hum in the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. Ah, shit. Wait. Okay. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. You leave. That's how you go back. You leave. You're not really disabled. May paa ka. Maglakad ka. That's how you fucking leave. Whatever. Feeling nervous with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. Kuba ka natanda. Hoy! That's not a fucking bad posture. You must be... fuck, how do I do the voice? You must be Nikki? Fuck, how? Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is... Moto. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that's neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes. I forget to do the voices. Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Snap, snap, snap. Ooh, your mom is so fat, Thanos had to clap. Somehow, not knowing what's waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Oh shit. They saved my last choice. Let's pick the other one this time. Why do I have to? Of course not. That's why I asked. What? Walang sense yun ah. How does that make sense? O baka siya yung magpapakilala sa akin? I don't fucking know. Right. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third floor corridor. Oh shit, the bars is marked as classroom for a class 3-3. Moto opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. You're a teacher, and being late is an issue that's problematic. Fix that, please. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step, I know that. But there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. Oh, we got the girls, baby. Got the girls, got the boys. There's a guy with bandages on his temple. Really fucking badass. There's creature, the girl in the back. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. How is this a class? Oh wait, they're disabled, so kaya konti lang sila. I understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 students. Including me, that's 11. Genius. It's pretty spacious. Dahil konti kayo, it's not fucking spacious. The ceiling's unusually high and there's lots of space left over around and in between the desks. Anti-cheating system. An entire wall taking out a backboard and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. Doesn't really seem that way to me. The students' desks are standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books. Where? Where? Asan? Walang fucking shelves. Shelves underneath? There's nothing. There's the wooden board that you set your things on, and then the legs. There's no fucking shelf. You're a fucking liar. Or maybe your condition made you see things that really aren't present. Nagkaka-hallucination ka na, okay, Hisaw? For books and wooden chairs with metal frames, simple and efficient. Whatever. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, panning a shot. Oh shit, we're actually kind of many. Oh shit, Tabachoy, what the fuck? This guy's retarded. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That chair's for me. That vacant chair is for me. Thank you. Also, this retarded guy is pissing me off. I want to get out. They're probably like me and something wrong with them. Only it's just not immediately obvious. Then I noticed that one of the girls seemed to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. How would you notice that and not notice this fucking retarded fat ass in the back? He's the most obvious. How? You're fucking blind. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking to you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I should have introduced myself. Fuck. That way we get extra dialogue, but whatever. I notice a flash of dark hair and see someone's looking at me. A girl with really long straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me look back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it will make her invisible. If you're gonna talk about the girl, ibalik mo kay girl. Wala siya sa shot na to. Girl with really long straight hair. There's a short hair girl. Blue pa nga yung buhok niya. Got the glasses. There's this tanned girl. She doesn't have long hair. Asan siya? Where's the fucking girl? There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Again, I don't fucking see him. I don't fucking see him. Nagkaka-hallucination ka talaga. It's the heart disease. It's the fucking arrhythmia. It's, it's the things you take. Your medications. Another girl seemed to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language. She peers at me over the rims of her glasses. Then she goes back to whatever she's doing. Is it this girl? Katabi ni pink hair girl? Siya ba yun? Is that the girl? I can't really have a way to know. She's kind of cute. So it's this cheery girl with pink hair sitting next to her. Okay, that confirms it. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. I don't know how you didn't notice that fat fucker in the corner of the room. He passed out. He's dead. He's fucking dead. Funeral held tomorrow. What the fuck? Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands, so does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who has only one hand. Oh, shit! I cringe a little. Fuck you, Hisao. Goddamn disrespectful ka. Fuck you. But hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did not deserve. You don't deserve anything for being a judgmental prick, you fucking cunt. After the applause, there's a brief silence that nobody seems to want to be responsible for breaking. The teacher soon realizes that he should probably say something. He opens up with some unintelligible noise, shuts up as he loses his momentum, and then starts introducing me. I thought I was already introduced? What the fuck? Nobody seems to be too interested. You're fucking judgmental, that's why you deserve that shit. You deserve that shit. Maybe I should have said yes to the self-introduction thing. Yes, I said that, but since I picked that already, I picked the other choice, okay? Stuck ka dyan. Probably realizing he doesn't know anything about me, he just ends up saying my name wrong again and asks me to write it on the blackboard. He's way too incompetent to be a teacher. He's always late to the class, doesn't know how to introduce a student, doesn't even know my name. You should fire this Muto guy. I don't like this fucking guy. As much as I don't like that fucking fat guy in the background, I fucking don't like Muto as well. He's not a good teacher. Fuck Muto. I do that and turn back to face the class feeling awkward. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. Clap. Thanos had to clap. Oh my god, 29%. I have to hurry up and pick the girl. The first row girl claps in this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ends up in a bandage stump. It makes me feel a little bad. Same, we're the fucking same. How do I do the voice again? We're we're going to be doing some kind of group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She's the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would you be able to do better? Tyler, one treatment. How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. Get 2 babes. Sana, hindi ko makuha yung matabang fucker sa gilid. I don't want that guy at all. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Alright, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. Oh, the pink hair girl. She looking like a yandere thought. I don't wanna die. As he goes out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes. Wanna sell those eyes? Gold fucking eyes. How many carats is that shit? Waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Like an anime boy, we always by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Now I have to do the fucking voice. Amazing. Let me calibrate my voice for a bit. Fuck me, I cringe. No, I won't do the fucking voice. I won't do the fucking voice. Good fucking bye. I'll think of a different voice. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. Want to give him a really fucking manly voice, you know? Like a voice that doesn't match her, at least. Maybe I'll get my horn. It's nice to meet you too, but fucking Misha, what the fuck? It's nice to meet you too. I'm not Hakamichi. This is Misha. This is Hakamichi Shichan. Oh, she's. You're way too judgmental, and that's fucking why. That's why this happens to you. Hisao. You're a. I can't do this anymore. Giggling, Misha points out to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully neatly brushed hair and pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, pretty cute nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. I guess she's the smart, quiet type. Literally dahil she's mute. It's nice to meet you. It's gonna make me feel bad for doing this. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Fucking shinobi. Sign language shit. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to explain things to you. My god. I can see that you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan's deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Misha looks at me with a weird expression, then continues. We don't know much about him, but maybe we'll find out later. Maybe I should have introduced myself after all. Anything would have given a better first impression than the teacher's drone and fumbling with my name. We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today so soon, He-chan, right? They weren't expecting you. So, maybe kung ayaw mo pumunta, you've had the chance earlier. He-chan? Yup, it. She's saying my fucking nickname. Yup, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it out loud? It's a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. Ha ha ha. Yeah. You look just like a He-chan. That's fucking racist. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, their hands in a blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Shi-chan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you hadn't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, just kind of came straight to class today. Ha 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 ha. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. I don't like how you're fucking lecturing me. You look like you use TikTok a lot. You look like a TikToker. Don't talk to me. Always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shi-chan? Ha ha ha. Learn about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it half-assedly. Is that how you fucking read it, half-assedly? Acid. Like toxic substance. Fuck. But anyway, I don't say anything. And Depression Squad ruins my fucking recording once again. Nice. 28%. I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed the test. Wahahaha. Alright. Another thing. You don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. I get some Doki Doki fucking vibes, but this is not that kind of game. At least sa tingin ko, it's not Everlasting Summer either. The background stop fan is probably audible now. Ah ha ha ha. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate. There we go, BGM is back, baby. Yup, Shizune is fine. Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so I guess. Huh? Alright, we haven't even touched the assignment.
We should start work now, or Shi-chan will get mad. Very fucking mad. Annihilation of being. The assignment is kind of long, so we should start now if you want to finish it before the end of class. Oh haha, that too. Ah, fuck you. If you keep interrupting my shit, I will fucking break your bones. Sino ka ba? Who the fuck are you? I swear I will fucking fuck Nayale. Fuck me, how am I? Whatever, destroy. Let's use destroy. Not being able to go to fucking class seems to have destroyed my spelling skills. I will fucking destroy your mom. Interrupt my recording once more, and I swear to my grave I will gravely injure your fucking rib cage. That's a threat, by the way. There we go. That should have established my presence as a threatening individual. No one will be able to chat now. Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Yeah, tumingin lang siya eh. What the fuck do you mean? Okay, I get the message. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily wrong. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class. Despite of our late start, Shizune and Misha are really capable, so I copy off of their work. Just like in real life, they're quite different though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish. Very much so with this kind of boys. Not to mention, a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. Salbine, I fucking knew it. He's always the type of guy to judge everyone and not be capable at anything at all. He just judges. But he doesn't have the right to do so because he's incompetent as well. I guess reading the books didn't fix his IQ, I guess. The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. Gorilla picture at the back. Gorilla. Harambe. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. Misha, like the bear. The bear. We descend even below the lobby where I met what the down to the bottom floor. Oh shit, the incessant chatter. What language is that? It's English. I can hear English. Oh my, what the fuck is this? Feels so weird, actually. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria. Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seem great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost makes me feel like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the ends of the patients. My throat's really fucking drying up. I'll have to end this early because my phone's about to die. My ears hurt because the headphones I'm wearing. And my throat's fucking dry. The video's also 50 minutes long now. It will take a little while to be uploaded. And I can't send it to Messenger either because there's a maximum cap to how much file size you're able to send there. My sentence structure fucked up. Fuck. Not being able to go to school is messing up with me as well. Me and Hisao are basically the same. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to the table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. I don't understand signs, so the point escapes me. At one point, I actually tried to learn sign language, ASL. I I knew each letter, but now I kind of forgot. Only I remember some like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I don't know what to say now. Fuck. Maybe looking at the person who talks to you is proper and polite? Do you want to know something? Once it hits exactly one, or if we get the chance to get a root with a girl, I'll end the video right here. Continue it the next day. Probably. What? About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask there's something. I wonder. 3 choices. Ask about Shizune's deafness. Is she deaf? Isn't she mute? What? I don't know. She seems like she's mute. She seems like she can hear us. Just not speak. I don't know. Hindi ako gumawa nitong fucking Katawa Shoujo. I think I got everything I need to know. Ask about the library. Who cares about the fucking library? Who the fuck cares? Wala ka na sa hospital. Stop reading books. You got absorbed into them dahil nasa hospital ka. Okay? Or maybe talagang na-addict na siya. That's a fucking problem. So, let's ask about Shizune's deafness. Shizune intrigues me and I kind of want to ask something about her. But I can't really ask about something that personal, can I? It's a school for the disabled. Asking for their disability is the same as asking for someone's name. It's normal. It's that kind of fucking school. You don't understand, Hisao. I've never been to a disabled school. I'm not disabled, but I know that. That's not that personal. I mean, personal things are hidden. They're for yourself only. Thus, it's called personal. But they're actively in a school for disabled people. That means they're disabled. That means they have a disability, right? Just like if you're in a music school, everyone that's in there are interested in music. You can ask what instrument they play. So why 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 is asking for someone's disability in a disabled school something troubling to ask? How? I can't figure that out. He sounds dumb. Big baka brain. I can't come up with anything else to ask, so I just focus on my food while the girls talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly. Yeah, I can see that. Fucking kidding. Wala. Wala akong na fucking kita. Wala. Kanina may animation, ngayon wala. Nothing. Devs got lazy. Throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. Or maybe it just doesn't concern you at all. I mean, they've been friends, you know? You're not their friend at all. In fact, you kinda judged them and you were kind of an asshole at the first time you met them. I fucking hate Isao, by the way. I hate the guy. BGM stops. I'm kind of shy to talk when the BGM stops. I quickly notice a conversation inside is not enough to fill a silence. Chuk, 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 chuk. Oh shit, it's funky. This is my fucking jam. Doom, 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 doom. I could fucking stay here for hours, but I need to do shit. What time is it? We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. Checking the time. 3:26. The dark. Oh shit! I like her. I'll get her. She's the creature. That's my fucking main girl. We're gonna get her by the end of the series, which I'm going to continue to do since I have nothing to do. Anyway, I'll just play this. Maybe once I get this route, I will stop playing. Or maybe I'll get different endings since I have a lot of time in my hands. I'm very much the guy with 25 million hours at his hands. Let's get her. The dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk at the last row. Ooh. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. A very peculiar way to describe a move, but okay. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from our presence. I'm very disoriented from how the main character described elegance of a rhino. Fuck. That's a unique way to describe things, but that's not good writing. That's not good fucking writing at all. I'm not even professional, but I can tell that's not fucking good. What's that supposed to mean? Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting it the rhythm of the school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. We are the fucking same. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's a long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. Azurael! Fucking behead everything. Ooh. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Fuck. Unfortunately, we can stay and show you around today, Hee-chan. We've got to hurry already since there's a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Oh wait, the teacher said I have to see the nurse, so where do I have to go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. I'm sorry, my throat's very dry, and videos 1 hour already. We need to at least get to the nurse part before I end the first video. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building here. I messed up the voice. This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamako Foundation office and all the other nurses' office. They even have a swimming pool. How is that official? Don't be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that's nothing to do with the actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in, hoping that this will really only be a quick visit like the teacher said. On a white door on the left, there's a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. Sounded a bit like an invitation to the open door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not that large and smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. When I see the word nurse, I expect a girl. Some of my friends want to be nurses, but it's kind of fucking weird, must say. Might be the culture on the internet, you know. But it's kind of weird. And in the Philippines as well, there aren't a lot of male nurses. Most of them are female. Why am I explaining this? It's not like I'll get big on YouTube. Fuck. I'm not gonna be internet famous. Self-deprecation hours. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there's at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. How do I fucking voice that kind of man? That face looks... Oh shit, this music! Intense sound. Dun 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 dun. Oh shit, it's the Katawa Shoujo Megalovania. Hello there, what can I do for you today? He is young looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples on his cheeks wash that wash that impression away when he smiles. Reading is difficult. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes, I am. It says so. It says so on the door. No. You can call me by the name or just nurse, like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I should probably grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisao Nakai. His eyes light up with a revelation, and he snaps his fingers. Pew! Yo, mama's so fat, Thanos had to clap. I love that joke. Very fucking funny. Very funny. I'm fucking kidding. Hindi. Sasapakin ko kayo. Sino gumawa ng joke na yung papaluin ko ng ukulele ko, ha? Slap you with my fucking ukulele. Oh, you're that Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yeah. Good. Well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. Ah, the famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, it's just really weird to have so many medical people at the school. You'll get used to it. Like UST, UST has a hospital next to the main building. I think I've been there, so I know. Pretty prestigious school, I must say. 100,000 each sem pesos. That is. Where it's very expensive for a school, I must say, but there are a lot of pretty girls there, so I guess it's worth it. We just don't have that kind of money to waste on me, I guess. I'm not really that keen about studying. Thing is, I don't want to study. I don't want to learn. I just want the diploma, get out of there, get a job or some shit, be done. I don't want any of that shit. Don't get me wrong, I like the school environment. I like that there's people who have the same interest as you, who like things you like, and very generous people. Sometimes they're also assholes that I like to fucking punch and fucking slam with the back of my ukulele. But school setting is what I like most about school. Not really the learning stuff. If you say that you like learning, no fucking offense, but that's kind of fucking gay, let me say. Yeah. I'm not so sure about that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Yeah, we got some of that go grow and glow foods. You got the glow foods. You got the go glow and grow foods. Yeah, the food pyramid. Yes. I guess that's why I'm fucking malnourished. I don't fucking eat from all the fucking four groups. I don't even eat 3 times a day, sometimes only twice because I wake up and it's already fucking 12 in the afternoon. My sleep schedule's kind of fucked, I know. It's not kind of fucked, it's really fucked. Even before I left school, it's already like this. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from the stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So, you already have the medication for arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rush stuff like, I don't know, boxing? Ano, Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. Sige, Manny, sapakin mo si Mayweather. Sapakin mo si Mayweather, Manny. Sige, Manny. Manny, sapakin mo siya. Sige, daddy, kaya mo yan. Daddy, kaya mo yan. Sapakin mo si Mayweather. Sige, anak ko, Manny. Anak ko, Manny. Sapakin mo si Mayweather. Dempsey roll, Manny. Dempsey roll, uppercut. Rapid consecutive punches. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm fucking high. He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid you have to go. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. He hasn't been with his friends for a very long time, so you don't need to do that. No one fucking visited him. He's very fucking lonely. Like me, I need a girl. Not want, need. A necessity. I need to keep her from wanting to die. I need a girl to keep me from wanting to die. That's what I need the girl for. Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Yeah, life's boring. That's why I play this visual novel, because I really couldn't do anything at this hour. I wouldn't like to sleep either. I think I'm wasting my days by sleeping. I don't really like to sleep on weekdays. Feels like a waste of time. And I have this 6 months before I have to go to school, so I would really like to maximize this time. Degenerate dropout, I know. Fuck. Let's continue. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one also caused by sudden concussion to the chest area? There's no mention of the cause to your papers. It's because he was fucking pussy to take a confession from a girl. You were confessed to by a girl. Very rare. Especially in the Philippines. No one does that. If things weren't like that, I'm sure someone would have confessed to me already. If girls confessing to guys was the norm, there would be someone confessing to me already. I fucking doubt it. No, there'd be. I'm pretty sure. They like the fucking K-pop shit. The Korean Kimisumi now so I couldn't not touch Hagakune mai Achikaya boom boom Manejikayo boom boom, yeah, boom boom bam bam. They like that Korean shit. I apparently look like one. Apparently. I'm not sure. My parents say it, but maybe that's because they're my parents. That's why they're making me feel good about myself. I want, I desperately need a girl. Desperately need a girl. But I'm holed up in my room. I can't get a fucking girl. Unlike fucking main character Hisao, he got a heart disease, but he got a girl. Lots of girls. I don't have a heart disease, but I don't have girls. Very interesting. Real life is not like a visual novel. I mean, probably even if I get a heart disease, I won't get girls either. Fact of the matter is, Hisao is just very lucky. Or the author purposely made it this way. Yeah, that's very much the thing. The author made it this way because it's a story. My life is not a story. My life is tragedy. I want a girl. Need a girl. Need a girl in my life. Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptably. 195 agility, sidestep to the back. And he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise will do you good. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you'll really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Light exercise like 1 million push-ups, 1 billion sit-ups, 1 million squats, 1 million bicycle crunches, 197,900,700,125 toe touches, brisk squats, or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of swing. Swimming, maybe? Swimming. Ooh, there's a pool. There's a pool. I'd rather fucking drown than swim. I seriously hate swimming. Massively hate swimming. I'd rather drown than fucking swim. As a recreational activity, I don't like swimming. If it's for survival situations, sure, I have to swim to survive, but as something to do, not really. I hate swimming. If water has life, I'd smack it with the back of my ukulele. Swimming. Let me play a fucking song before I end. Swimming, no one fucking likes swimming. No one likes the waters, no one likes the danger, no one likes the fish. I just want the ladder to get out faster, I don't want to swim. I don't play ukulele, I'm very bad at taking care of babies. Fuck the sun. I hate swimming. I don't fucking like swimming. No one fucking likes swimming. I don't like swimming. I just want to be home. I just want to ride. I don't want to be in there in the sun. I just want to read novels. I just want to do games. I just want to write poems. I don't want to be there outside. I don't want to fucking swim. I don't want to fucking swim. That's my song, and that's the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching me self-deprecate and do stupid voices for 1 hour. Katawa Shoujo continuing tomorrow, I guess. Why am I speaking like someone's fucking watching? No one's gonna watch except for my friends. I'm very lonely. At least my friends gonna watch it. I'm thankful. Thank you very much. It's the end.